What's up YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be playing a very fun deck. It's a new archetype from the Mega Evolution set, Alakazam Dudunsparce. Our main objective is to draw as many cards as possible and to one-shot everything in the active position because we're slapping 2 damage counters on the opponent's active for every card in our hand with Alakazam. Alakazam does come packed with more cards that draw yourself some cards, which is actually the Runaway draw Dudunsparce with, of course, drawing 3 cards, shuffle it back in the deck. We have Fezandipiti for drawing cards. We even have Enriching Energy as well to even draw more cards. So it's going to be fantastic as a draw engine. We have ourselves Shaman to protect from bench sniping Pokemon like Wildspring or Baby Raging Bolt, and Psyduck for the pesky Dusknoir archetypes in the game. So a very fun archetype from Mega Evolution that has been performing quite well in online events lately. If I'm taking a look at the results here, we have the Wanted Bongo getting like 4th place in a over 200 player tournament event, which is insane with an archetype like this. We see here Psychic draw, Kadabra draws 2 cards, Alakazam draws 3 cards, the Dudunsparce draw 3 cards. We even have the Dudunsparce EX for archetypes that are having a ton of EX Pokemon in play, and Badu can slow the opponent down as well. Bill's Transfer allows us to look at the top 8 cards of the deck, get any Pokemon we want, and also with Hilda, you can find yourself Energy and an Evolution Pokemon. So a very cool archetype that we're going to be checking out today on the rank ladder. If you guys are excited for Alakazam to show its true power, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. It only takes 1 tiny second every time, and it helps out the channel tremendously. I am forever grateful if you would take the time. Also, with that being said, check out the sponsors. They make the daily content possible on the channel here at dragonshield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZAPBLUES5 or click that link down below for 5% off. There's PokeTownStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs, and CardMarket.com for European players where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. Use that referral name ZAPBLUESTCG to help support the channel. The cool news about Alakazam is that in this format, there is a lot of decks that want to go second. That means if you can go first, you can get yourself Fan Rotom and get the entire squad up and ready to go. Okay, we go first. Let's see if we can find a Buddy Poffin. That's already unlocking the deck like tremendously. Looks like we're seeing some Charmander sleeves. Okay, we started with an Abra. Jamming Tower could shut down Team Evo if the opponent is playing that. I think I will slap it down instantly. Looks like we're up against the Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory decks can be scary. We do have Buddy Poffin here, so that's awesome. So Buddy Poffin, Fan Rotom, Abra. Let's go. And then I will lead off with Fan Call. All of these. Dudunsparce. I could Nest Ball. It depends on which matchup this is, if I need Psyduck or not, but I still have time. I'm gonna slap down Jamming Tower. I'm gonna Nest Ball proactively and get myself another Abra. Finding all your Abras turn 1 is great because you have 4 Kadabra. Seems great, right? Slapping these down. And we have an Hilda to follow up on that. Or a Lily's Determination. I think Lily's Determination is also not too bad. We're gonna evolve into the Dudunsparce, draw 3 cards. And then see what those cards are, and then either go for a Hilda or a Lily's Determination. We need to find Kadabras, right? Vessel. Is it gonna be Gardevoir? If it is Gardevoir, I'm happy that I was Psychic Energy. I'm happy that I was able to get out these Abras already. Because these Abras with 40 HP are kind of scary if you're up against some sort of Monkey Dory based deck. Drifloon. Ultra Ball. Okay, that's a Drifloon. That's not an issue. Technically, I could item log them if I have an energy. If I want that. What is the better plan? Go for the Dudunsparce first? For all we know, we can get a turn 2 attack off. Oh, they get rid of Candy. Okay, they are trying to desperately find some cards with Mew. Rare Candy Gun is awesome. If I find Boss and Candy, I can go after the only rolls that potentially is there. Iono! Our hand was incredible. It was just totally nuts. But now we get an even better hand. Let's go. Kadabra. And the Enriching Energy is there though. Okay. 1 rolls. Can we find a way? Yeah. If we find Boss. Now there's an Energy. Not exactly what we want. Enriching Energy on the Dudunsparce could be a thing. Great Ball. Another Kadabra. They already threw away a Candy, so I could evolve this guy. Yeah, if I've now drawn to rare candy, maybe that was a bad idea. Yeah, I do not draw to rare candy, so it's fine. Could still draw to rare candies here. Hilda. I think I'll just wait. I'll just try to play the slow game. Just gonna go for Enriching Energy over here. Okay. There's a world where we can stop the rare candy from happening. Lily's Determination. What is better here? Hilda, probably worse at this moment. So I think I'll just go for Lily. More Dudunsparce action. I think in this battle, also having access to... There's Alakazam. Attached Retreat is no longer an option. We have Alakazam. What I really want to find... another Kadabra here. That would be great. Because this guy is having a low amount of hit points, that's for sure. We could technically just Runaway draw, but we have Balsasaurus in hand. So maybe we just play it safe. Play just one Nuzball, just Buddy Poffin. Get out another one of these guys. Shaman is in the deck, so maybe next turn we go for a Shaman. Let's end the turn. Okay, let's see what they got. Candy, Guardy, you have Boss. If one Kadabra gets knocked out, that's going to be very bad, but we do have Stretcher. One rare candy was already gone, so I'm expecting if there's one rare candy prize, they're not going to get a Gardevoir out this turn. They could still attack with Monkey Dory to confuse us, I suppose. With the Mind Band. There's an Arvin. Okay, Secret Box. Rare Gardevoir is coming. Unless rare candy is prized. Yeah, if they have double Monkey Dory, they can get rid of Abra. They can get rid of the active Kadabra as well. Ooh, that's gonna be very, very scary. The Gardevoir matchup. I hope Rare Candy or Secret Box are prized. Any of those will be great. They still have 6 prize cards remaining. There was a world where we drew like Rare Candy and knocked out the active Monkey Dory already. We don't have an infinite... Oh, there's Rare Candy and Team Evo. Okay. No Secret Box. Oh, there is a Secret Box raw in hand. Sure. We're just gonna feel that because our Abras have 40 HP. So if they go for Adrenabrain with 2 monkeys, they can knock out Abra and they can knock out the active. Oh, it feels so silly. Artisan, Ultra Ball, Lily's Determination. They get rid of these. Get themselves Guardy. No, Gardevoir is here. We do have Counter Catcher, so there is a world where we Counter Catch Gardevoir EX and knock it out instantly. We also just balls of Mew EX. Another rolls. Screamtail. Yeah, now I need to 100% find an Alakazam, a Kadabra for the Abra on the bench. They are going to go for Scream. I did not set up Shaman, so that's kind of silly as well. 2 candies in the discard pile. So if I knock out Gardevoir here, that would be awesome. I think our... Yeah. Restart as well. Okay. They did not go for the double Adrenabrain play where they could have knocked out Abra. Yeah, I know. Abra's in a ticking time clock. Roaring Scream as well. Getting rid of a Kadabra. Okay, that's cool. I have Balsasaurus already in hand. I can go and try and knock out Gardevoir EX here. Now that is the game plan. Enriching Energy is here as well. Interesting. Tinning is winning. Tinning is winning. Time to protect ourselves with the Shaman. For now. Alakazam time. Need to save as many cards as possible in hand. That's 3. Runaway draw. There's an Alakazam, no rare candy though. So, 1, 2, 3. We need to get 1 energy onto the Alakazam 100%. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's not enough quite yet. Not enough quite yet. I have to slap down Fez here. Ugh. Don't love to see it. Runaway draw. I have 3 balls in hand. That's kind of crazy. So 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cards. That's crazy. That is crazy. I also need to evolve my little fella over here. So I need to Stretcher, Kadabra. More cards. More cards for me, thank you. So, we do not have Counter Catcher. We do not. We can, however, boss up Gardevoir EX and instantly get rid of that. And in this scenario, I most likely will slap down, like there's 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is enough. 17, 16 is enough, so I can slap down at the Dunsparce. Yeah, let's go. Powerful hand! Boom! 320 damage onto a Gardevoir EX. There we go. Note to self. This is our 3rd turn and the Guardy is already knocked out. We can Turo up the Fez if we want to. Kadabra still looking good. I don't think they're gonna Monkey Dory damage from their Screamtail to do like nothing. We have Shaman to protect our bench. Can go after another 2-prize Pokemon while setting up another Alakazam. Is an option. I could get confused, but I can retreat, so... Alakazam only has a 1 retreat cost. TM Evo. Lazy Determination, not even Iono. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. It's crazy. That is insane. Alakazam, let's go. We're going in for a TM Evo. We're gonna have to... If I boss up another 2-prizer, that's pretty good, right? Alakazam part 2. I could also wait with this Alakazam because I can draw more cards. Ball this guy. We have a Runaway draw somewhere. If I set up another Abra here, that would also be kind of okay. Great Ball. It's not exactly what we want. It's not exactly what we want. Could get an energy right here. Yeah, I think we're gonna still be able to draw a lot of cards. They could technically... They cannot Screamtail any of these, so that's great. We have Fez. Yeah, powerful hand. Boom. I know our boss will be like very hard to find, but already taking so many prize cards here seems great. Counter Catcher. Okay, at one point we will be needing 1 more prize. They are at 1 prize. We can use Counter Catcher, but it's gonna be quite tricky. Technically, they can double Adrenabrain. Yeah, maybe we should have gone after the Monkey Dory because they can now double Adrenabrain these 2 guys. And our Abras have low HP. Yeah, okay, that's tricky. We still have Screamtail in the act. Double Adrenabrain is scary. Gardevoir is in the discard pile though. If they whiff, there's two Ultra Ball, 1 Stretcher. If they whiff out Gardevoir EX, that would be amazing. 2 monkeys. Yeah, they don't. We're in a very bad position. I maybe should have gone for Alakazam proactively. Because now with the double Adrenabrain, I'm gonna be losing 2 of my Pokemon instantly. Ugh. And that means if they like Counter Catcher, Fezandipiti, I lose the game. So that is very, very, very bad. Yeah, I should have evolved into Alakazam. 60 damage onto our Kadabra. Knocking out the Alakazam as well. And our Abras have a low amount of hit points, so yowza. This is really bad. I can still use Fan Rotom as a way to knock out Screamtail. Yeah. They have low HPs, right? Fan Rotom becomes the main attacker for now, while we set up Abra. Let's see here. So, we have to, like, if we get rid of Screamtail, Screamtail doesn't do too much, to be honest. 2 energies in their discard pile. We could just boss up. What do? We boss up a Drifloon. Attach energy onto the Fan Rotom. Set up Abra. Then go for... Let's see here. What is still left in the deck? Do we need anything? There's another Dunsparce. We no longer have any Gust, so that's bad. Stretcher. This Abra. The Dunsparce EX is not doing anything. This one has low HP. No, the Dunsparce is in hand, so I think I'm not even gonna go for Fezandipiti here. Although, could technically be not a bad idea, right? Alakazam, crazy. Not the card we want. 70. Rare candy. Okay, we are gonna get Ionote to 1. And Counter Catcher is no longer live. I did burn 3 bosses orders already. So it all comes down to, can we find enough cards with Alakazam? With Fez, Alakazam, the Dunsparce, Enriching Energy. Enriching Energy also will not work here. Ugh. I could have also bossed up another Pokemon, just damaged it a little bit, and then waited for a Counter Catcher play. Yeah, but these Abras are like very, very dangerous. I also still have Turo. I could Turo up the Fez, buy myself a turn. Depends on what they do. Yeah, the 50 HP Abra's scary. They cannot Screamtail, they need to find Counter Catcher, right? If I had another boss, that would be great. Hmm. 7 cards. Arven. Stretcher and Bravery Charm. Psychic Embrace. Bravery Charm. Nesball. Are they afraid of my Fan Rotom? Ooh. Third Monkey. No Counter Catcher? Wrong Scream, really? That's not working. What? We only need to take 1 prize card, so that would have been Shaman is like I was getting afraid. But I was able to, like, I did have to burn like all my boss swords. That was a very weird weird situation. But I was able to showcase the power of drawing tons and tons of cards with Alakazam Dudunsparce. Yeah, the Bulbasaurs are really, really, really useful. I'm just thinking about the fact that the Monkey Dories can punish your Abras, and the Abras do not have a high amount of hit points, so you need to be fast enough in order to survive against any Adrenabrain archetype. I know there is Psyduck for the Dusknoir, there is Shaman for stuff like Screamtail, Baby Raging Bolt, as well as the Wellspring Ogopan, so the Shaman really coming in clutch here, and Fanrodon becoming randomly a main attacker. Also wouldn't mind a Palpad in this 60 to get back your Bulbasaurs or your Tillips. Yeah, another game, let's go. I will go first. One Buddy Puffin sets this deck up. It's a little bit similar to Conkeldurr in that sense. We have Badu. It's not too bad to lead off with. We have the Dunsparce. I don't know if I should go. We have Rare Candy in hand though. So setting up an Artisan, getting up the Abra is actually not a bad idea. Could give it an energy already so I can focus on Enriching Energy. Charizard. Yeah, what do we do against Charizard? They're gonna go for Team Evo and then we are cooked. So it's choose your battles. I'm gonna choose my battles wisely and just set up with more setup, less setup. Slowing them down, but they have rare candies, right? Does that even matter? I'm gonna help them out. Yeah, I will help them out because I'm a helpful person. Getting up an Abra. The Abra with 40 HP, let's go. Fanrodon is not gonna be doing too much here. Could have gotten the Fanrodon out, but I'm gonna try and focus on being a little bit faster. Yeah, at one point they will also like set up Duskull. Like the Dusclopses can already deal with Abra, so I will need to set up Psyduck, which is kind of annoying. Runaway drawn to Bill's transfer. Maybe the Runaway draw will already give us Cynthia's. Okay, there is a 60 HP Pidgey. Energy onto the Chew. Energy onto the Chew. You don't see that every day. We could Badu them from not being. Oh, nothing? Insane. That is insane. Yeah, Abra number 2. Do we need anything else? I don't see a world where we need more, but I'm gonna try to set up all my Abras while I can. Looks like Psyduck is prized, so that's also very, very bad. Let's go for Runaway draw. Boss. We have Fanrodon, we have Boss, but no energy. Sad. Yeah. This is certainty, right? Hilda. Alakazam. Enriching Energy. Candy. Alakazam. Draw 3 cards. Is it gonna be a Rotom? Rotom. Is it gonna be a Dunsparce? Yeah, it is a Dunsparce. Dunsparce. Enriching Energy. More cards. Yeehaw. I'm gonna retreat. I could item lock so they don't have Pidgeot Yak spot. Time for Jamming Tower to be set down. A bunch of Abras. I don't think I'll need like all of them for now because I also need space for a potential Psyduck. 180. Psyduck, are you here? No, it's Alakazam. It's also not bad to get that from the prizes. Is this gonna be some sort of a control deck? No, it still looks like a Zard. Candy, Pidgeot EX into an Iono. Yeah, that's gonna be the play. If I'm able to evolve all of my fellas of Fez as well, cool. The item lock would have done miracles, but they would have just attached an energy onto Chiyu and then knocked us out, so. Yeah, Ionos, you can expect that from any Zard build. Let's go. Runaway draws are here. Pidgey number 2. Charmander. Yeah, the powerful hand. 1 energy. For every card in your hand, 2 damage counters on the active Pokemon. That's crazy. I can technically go for Budu here if I want to. No! You can go technically for TM Evo. Depends on what we have, right? Using Budu is an option. Are they gonna retreat into something like Fez? No, they're gonna give us the Pidgey. How about item locking until we're ready? Do we need anything else? Do we need anything else? Artisan? How many Kadabras do we have? 2. 2 more left. 1, 2, 3. That's cool. More Abras. Let's go. Kadabra time. Psychic draw. I don't see any Duskulls either. Runaway draw. Great ball. Kadabra. Look at all these Kadabras go. And we still have a lot of Bulbasaurs as well, so it's gonna be kind of crazy. Nuzball, nothing that we need. It's just gonna set up a Dudunsparce. I could retreat and then focus on Pidgeot EX, but Pidgeot EX is gonna be quite annoying. But this hand looks pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. Powerful hand. Boom. So I think a Zard will attack us right now. There's a world where we just boss, knock out Fez. So we can Alakazam, Kadabra. That's 8 cards already. The Dudunsparce is 11. And Enriching Energy is 14. Draw of the turn is 15. That's all drawing on top of the hand we're gonna be dealt with, probably an Iono. So that's 19 cards. That is a KO on Charizard. 4 prize card lead. I know they can Briar at one point. Briar and Dusknoir and Dusclops and all that. Kind of interesting. Fan Rotom can also deal with Charmander. Now we have a Charizard with 330 HP. Oh, there's also still fast capabilities as well, if we're taking a look at it. The hand is okay, but if it gets Ionoed, it's gonna be less good, right? Charmeleon, 90 HP. Alakazam up against Charizard. Let's see how that goes. I could have gone with the item lock, but then they probably would have gone for Team Evo, so counter catcher, air balloon. Who are they gonna counter catch? Who's it gonna be? Counter catcher. Dunsparce. I don't mind the Dunsparce. One boss could get us Fez. But I would love to just knock out Charizard, because Fez is a Pokemon we can knock out easier in the late game after being Iono to a low hand size. That removes a lot of options here, but they went for no Iono here, which is great. Lead off with Budu for now. And time for some Alakazam action. We will go for... Fast could help, not gonna lie. Yeah, Alakazam first. Draw 3 cards. Alakazam again. Draw 3 cards. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards. That's 280. 280. If we go for Fez, it's 260, but we get 3 more. It's close. It is close. We can also boss up Fezandipiti, making our life a little bit easier. Let's go for Fez. Don't want to use the Fez, but I have to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 320. Maybe the better play is to just boss up Pidgeot. Maybe you could have done that without slapping down our Fezandipiti. And yeah, I'm just gonna knock this one out. Boom, 300. No more Pidgeot. So if they whiff out Iono, that's great. 8 cards in hand. They'd already play 1 Iono. If there's no Iono in the hand, we are gonna be having quite an easy time. There's still Turo, so we can pick up our Fez. But being Iono to 2, they need Iono to 2 and Counter Catcher. Without Pidgeot EX, it's a little bit hard to handle. 1 Counter Catcher played already. They still have Fez. We now have Psyduck as well from the prizes. Maybe I should have... Yeah, having a ton of Alakazam seems initially nice, but I don't have the Dudunsparce. I could still Budu while we set up a hand. 5 prize cards to take. We're at exactly 2 prize cards, so they need to like Briar right about now. And if not, we're good. Ultra Ball. Another Zard, then Thinning Out, then Fez. Maybe. I could have knocked out Charizard EX, but then would have been a second Charizard EX coming in our way. And with Pidgeot EX, I'm always afraid of Pidgeot EX. In our discard pile, only 1 Boss's Orders. There's still 1 lurking around there. We need to have like 12 cards in hand. 2 cards from the Iono, 1 draw 1 from the draw of the turn. Kadabra is going down to 5, Fezandipiti to 8, and Enriching Energy to 12. So I can get there if I have a Hilda. They can also attack with 1 prize Pokemon here. If they don't Iono, we win. That's just, it's clear as that. They're choosing their new active Pokemon. It's Chew. Do they have Iono? They have Lily. We have the game. Charizard loses against Alakazam. Now that is hilarious. Against Gardevoir, it was more tricky with these. We even survive. What? What happened there? Sure. Yeah, we would have just bossed up Fezandipiti and that was the game. So yeah, Alakazam, quite fun. If the opponent, and also I have noticed in this Mega Evolution format is that people are playing overall a little bit less Iono because they're more fan of Lily's determination. So their supporter split instead of like 4 Iono, 4 Arven, it's gonna be like 2 Iono, 3 Lily's determination, 3 Arven, something like that. So their lineup has been split a little bit. Okay, another game with the Alakazam deck with a powerful hand. Makes me also think about the fact that we used to play like an unknown hand deck. Check that video out on the channel. It is like a very old video, but it is definitely a ton of fun. Okay. Charizard destroyed. If there was a couple of Dusclops involved, Psyduck would have need to be placed down on the bench. Now this is the best opening hand I have seen all day. Fancall, I already have the 2 Dudunsparce in hand. Typically people are playing Arven or Lily's Determination turn 1, so you're typically safe from Ionos on the very first turn of the game. This is actually incredible. Bill's transfer on top of that, so if I'm able to just get 2 Abras out, 3 Dudunsparce, we will have a monster hand. Looks like we're gonna be up against... I could slap down Artisan, but I'll have to wait. I'm not gonna help the opponent out. Instead, I'm just gonna go Buddy Buddy Puffin, Abra. But these are all actually having low HP, right? So maybe I should focus. And... yeah, these Abras need to evolve ASAP. 2 Abras. Can also do that next turn, I suppose. Fancall. Runaway draws. I'm gonna check real quick. We have 3 Kadabras. 3 Kadabras. Enriching Energy, and this as well. Do I help the opponent out? Something in me tells me that I need to go in and try to get all my Abras evolved. Yeah, I know I'm helping out the opponent. I know. I could also attach the energy to the Fan Rotom. Already KO a Dreepy. That's not bad. I will do it. Sure, so what we're gonna do is gonna Kadabra, Dudunsparce, Kadabra, Kadabra. If I have all Kadabras, I'm not afraid of any Phantom Dives. And that's the main issue here. Energy to the Dreepy, lose determination. Let's go. They're gonna retreat. I'm gonna go for Budu, most likely. If I find Boss, your Dreepy is gone. Do I have to go after Dreepy? Depends on if they actually set down Latias or not. But my main objective against an archetype like this is try to evolve all of your little low HP Abras ASAP, because the Abras are so fragile. Charizard. Yeah. A bunch of Dreepies. I don't mind this archetype. If I'm able to evolve into all my Kadabras, I'm fine. If I see a Dusclops, that would be worse, but Dusclops is not going to be showing itself in this situation. Yeah, Budu. Yeah, I think I made the right decision. This is fine. We're gonna Kadabra all the way to victory. And we can also knock out this Budu with Fan Rotom. It's time for Kadabra! Always evolve your low HP Kadabras first. That's the main key. 2 of these. Kadabra again. 2 of these. Dudunsparce. Dudunsparce. And Lily time. Oh dang, look at that. Kadabras everywhere. Now this is getting interesting, right? I could already attach an energy on Kadabra so I can use Enriching Energy at one point for more draw power. Are they gonna counter capture the Kadabra instantly? Most likely. Most likely. But this hand is... I have nice treasure in hand. It's fine. Fan Rotom! Do your assault landing on the Budu. Okay. Now that we have established all of our Kadabras, we're in a way better position. That means if there ever is a Dragapult that wants to do some weird stuff, this Budu is also very important because they can now take 2 prize cards with Phantom Dive. If they counter capture one of our Pokemon, luckily we can go Alakazam, Fezandipiti, Runaway draw, and then knock out the 2 prize Pokemon right here. Yeah, this Iono is alright, I suppose. And then what do we get? A ton of energies. Hilda as well, so we can go for the Enriching Energy combo with Alakazam on top of it, or just attack with Fan Rotom and just play it safe. Chillaxing a little bit. Alakazam, Runaway draw, Alakazam. That is a whopping 15 cards that we can draw. And an Enriching Energy has 19 cards. We can one-shot anything in the game. I could try to go for a Gusting. Depends on which Pokemon is in the active position. I'm a little bit afraid of Phantom Dive, I'm not gonna lie. Phantom Dive is a scary attack. Maybe we should evolve into Alakazam and try to find Bulbasaurus, but if I get rid of all my Runaway draw Dudunsparce, that seems very bad. Maybe just attacking. Right? What can they do? They can Phantom Dive, knock out 1 Kadabra. Then we knock out the Dragapult EX with an Alakazam. That's fine. I think it's fine. We only need 2 Alakazam here. We're just gonna attack with Fan Rotom. Attack the Dreepy, I suppose. Maybe attacking Charmander if I have an opportunity to find Bulbasaurus. More Charmander appear from the woodworks. Yeah, this is quite a fun deck, I'm not gonna lie. It is feeling pretty good. Is it strong enough in a world with tons of Monkey Dory? That I don't know, because this obviously has a very terrible time up against something like Grimmsnarl or Gardevoir that is able to set up a ton of Monkey Dory. Artezonian Whiff. Yeah, I think it's not bad, just knocking out the Dreepy here, right? Yeah, fetching energy over here. Great Ball. These are all very, very, very great cards. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. I'm not gonna evolve anything, because everything I evolve will allow us to draw more cards. Everything on the bench is great. Now we have Fezandipiti on top of this as well. I wonder what they're gonna do. We have taken 2 prizes. We need to like probably deal with Phantom Dive. That's gonna knock out Kadabra. Yeah, they're gonna knock out Kadabra and Fanrodom, taking 2 prize cards. But then we need to deal with a 320 HP Pokemon, meaning we need 16 cards in hand. With 2 Runaway draw fellas over here, that's great. Don't evolve when you don't need to. Don't play supporters when you don't need to. I could have already healed up for an Enriching Energy, forcing them to go for an Iono. Maybe. Maybe it could have been a great option, but if Enriching Energy goes down to the bottom of the deck, it feels very bad. Countercatcher, Kadabra, hello? Or the Dudunsparce? Nah, it's gonna be Kadabra 100%, taking 2 prize KO here. Yeah, that's to be expected. Probably should have gone for the healed up proactively, but I was afraid of getting Iono, so that does make sense. That means I can Alakazam, Enriching Energy. That is already 7 cards by itself. And I will have... Yo, I already have it. Why am I worried about all of this? Ow. Let's go. Kadabra goes away. Fanrodom goes away. We don't mind. 2 prize turn. Alakazam ready to go. Jamming Tower. Okay, first of all, I'll Artezon myself. I don't know if I need another Abra. Probably not. The Runaway draw is probably more important. Although Kadabra is still in there. That's only drawing 2 cards though, but there we have rare candies as well. Interesting. Yeah, probably this because otherwise they can take another 2 prize turn. They can slap down Halucha if they want to. So let's focus on Runaway draw. Hilda. Alakazam. Enriching Energy. Alakazam. We draw more cards. Let's go. Enriching Energy right here. Do we even have enough cards? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not enough quite yet. More cards. Now we do have enough cards in hand. Can also go for the Fez. It's not bad going for the Fez, right? Because we're gonna get Iono to 1 at one point. Okay. So, with all of that, I would love... the Runaway draw is also nice, right? Then they're leaving alone this fella, but most likely it's better to have it back in deck. Now we can activate Buddy Buddy Puffin, get 2 more of these Dunsparce ready to go. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's too much. It is too much. Sure. Do we need anything else? Probably not. Could just set up a jamming tower so they cannot get more Pokemon. But I want more Pokemon myself. Right? Right. Let's go. Powerful hands. 400 damage. Okay, that's funny. 400 damage on the Dragapult. Easy peasy. They need Charizard. Charizard Iono. It's quite a combo to pull off, right? All the Dunsparce are in hand a little bit, but we have Enriching Energy, triple the Dunsparce, Alakazam. Well, Enriching Energy will not work if our Alakazam gets knocked out, so ugh. That can become tricky. Maybe one of these Dunsparce needed to be an Abra. But I don't want to give him a 2-price turn. They can like Candy, Charizard, Candy, Dragapult, Phantom Dive, knock out Abra, knock out the active, and then we're in trouble because we need to Turo the Fez. Ah, there's an Arven. What? They leave alone our hand. Unless they're playing Unfair Stamp, we should be okay. If there's no Unfair Stamp, we just stretch our Alakazam, attach of turn, boom. Whatever is in the active, it's getting knocked out. How cool is this Alakazam deck? It actually, big shout out again to the Wanted Bongo, getting like 4th place in the last prize series, which is an interesting situation. 4th place, Alakazam Dudunsparce. Can you believe it? Here comes Charizard. But yeah, Charizard will initially get like destroyed by Alakazam. That's funny. I love Alakazam. One of the better Gen 1 Pokemon in my opinion. Zard. Yeah, with less Iono and Dex, this deck feels alright. I think one card that could really screw this deck over is like 106. So if it ever becomes like a tier 1 broken archetype, people could just stack in like the 06 and then you're pretty much screwed. You have to like throw away like all your cards. But this has been fun. Alakazam. Let me know down below in the comment section how you personally feel about the Alakazam deck. Do you love that it's actually kind of viable? Get like very deep in big online events. That's just awesome to see, right? Mega Evolution bringing so many new things to the format. We had Lunatone, Solrock, Engines, and Goldango and Cerulege. We get a brand new 1-price Alakazam deck. We have access to Lily's Determination and setup-based decks. We have Mega Pokemon decks like Mega Venusaur, Mega Lucario. This has been quite a great release. Oh, they have the Unfair Stamp. Crazy. I didn't even notice. Let's go. What do we get? Lily's Determination. That's fine. That is fine. Attached to Kadabra. Lily's Determination, and then draw all the cards. That's gonna be the game plan. You can also sell Artisan. It's scary to Artisan when I guess I have to, right? Counter catcher. Fez. Well, we have stretchers, so that's not a big issue, to be honest. That's not a big issue. That means we can also use Enriching Energy. Haha! Let's go. I love this. KO it, please. Be my guest. It also means we still have 2 Alakazams to help ourselves through the game. We can use Artisan to tin the deck. And the reason for that is that we do still have... these Dunsparce can get knocked out instantly with a Hawlucha if they are playing Hawlucha. Which they most likely are. Interesting. But we need to tin the deck. This is the moment of truth. It is the moment of truth. Either we find Boss's Orders and knock out Dracloak, which can give us an additional turn. Or we go all in. Artisan. I guess we wait with the Artisan, right? I guess we're gonna have to go all in. Lily's Determination. Eek. This is not good. If I stretch her into... This is scary. Because if they have Hawlucha, I lose. Yeah. Yeah, this is bad. Not even... This is really bad. Not even... Fezandipiti can help out. If I slap down Fezandipiti, they need... They have already played 2 counter catcher. But 1 boss can finish the game for them. What should you guys... This is a fun Alakazam video, right? So even though I don't get it, I could still try. We need 17 cards in hand. Currently we have 6. I'm gonna try this. Don't try this at home. This could be kind of a mistake. It could be. But I have to go for it. No! No, 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 no. This is bad. Yeah. Now they just balls and win. But with Hawlucha, they would have won regardless, so... Also, if they knock this guy out together with an Iono, we still maybe have a shot with Fezandipiti. 2 counter catchers already gone. They don't have like that much draw power on board. There's not like Pidgeot EX or something. They have just Recon Directive. And we're equal in price trade, so any counter catcher is irrelevant. The Charizard is already damaged. Could have just attacked the Alakazam. But if I then get Iono to 2, it would have been bad. Now having Fez on board, with them already wasting 2 counter catchers, they probably play around 2 balls and then 3 counter catchers or something in this archetype. If they don't have balls currently, this Fezandipiti could become a blessing in disguise. So yeah, we'll see. It was a risky move. There's Arven. That's no, and there's no Gust. That's awesome. They can still have Hawlucha though. Like Luminous, Air Balloon. They're gonna retreat into another Zard. But we have balls. Yeah. The Dudunsparce could slap 120 if there's 2 EXs. If there's 3 EXs, it could slap 180. 180. Imagine what's gonna happen now. Fez is on board. I slapped it down. They are not even going for a disruption play. But it's still there. Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball Hawlucha game. Please show it to me. They are getting out Air Balloon for some reason. They need Dragapult EX, Luminous Energy, and... yeah, that's it. And a Hawlucha. Hawlucha, Luminous, and Dragapult EX. Scary. Come on. They're slow rolling this situation. I know. I didn't draw the best. So I was able to, like, there's Dragapult EX. Do they have a raw Hawlucha in hand? Could not even evolve like the Dunsparce. Couldn't find any of them. They were all in the deck. No Enriching Energy as well. Super Rods. What's gonna get Super Rodded in? Shaman, Budu. Energies. It looks like they're gonna attack with Zard. Otherwise you wouldn't clunk your deck with Fire Energies. They're thinking about the facts here, right? If they don't attack Alakazam, I can just attack. Now I need to find Alakazam. Like, this hand is so bad, none of the cards in hand can draw cards. So they need to knock out Alakazam. There's a Dreepy, so no Hawlucha. No Hawlucha is great. There's an Air Balloon coming down on Charizard EX. We have the boss here in hand. There's 1 EX Pokemon. If there's 3, we're slapping 180. 180 is enough to knock this guy out. Is it? Yeah, 180 is enough. So if they evolve into another EX, then the Dunsparce EX could show its might. No, they have the monkey. Is it enough? No, they did attach the Luminous to the Dragapult here. It's gonna be for next turn, but yeah. Don't scare me like that. Yeah. We just Fez on balls, right? We also need Alakazam. Urgh, scary. There's only 2 EX Pokemon in play. So the Dunsparce EX also not doing anything. I need to promote Kadabra. They're thinking about where to place the damage counters. Imagine we balls retreat and then trap a Pokemon with Budu. There's Turo, could also get a card back in hand. Everything gets damaged, crazy. So, one more turn for us. 320 HP Pokemon. Right there. Now it is the moment of truth. Finally, the Dunsparce shows up. I could Artisan already. Tinning is winning. Time for... I don't mind. It's time for Psyduck to show its might. Well, they could still whiff out on Gust, I suppose. Ah, they only need 1 more prize card, so it's all now or nothing. Psyduck can show its power here. Let's go. Slapping it down. We're gonna lead off with a fantastic flipping the script. Hilda. That is definitely a Hilda. Runaway draw. Okay, there's a stretcher. We already have game, but I want to see how far we can take this. Runaway draw. So we have stretcher, Alakazam. Alakazam time. Draw some more cards. Runaway draw. Draw some more cards. Hilda. Get more cards in hand. I'm not gonna attach the Enriching Energy, but just wanted to be showcasing the power here. Look at that! Alakazam! Attack! 400 damage! It's quite easy to slap 400 damage, might I add. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of the Alakazam deck. If you enjoyed it, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. It helps out in many ways to support the channel. I'm forever grateful if you would do so. And also, if you want to see any upcoming decks that are doing well in online events, let me know down below your suggestions down, and we can yeah, maybe make those videos at one point. Also, go check out the sponsors. They make the daily content possible. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. 5% off using the coupon ZABLOIS5. There's Poketown Store for your TCG Live code card needs, and cardmarket.com for European players where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG Madness. Peace!